and all that good stuff. So, if you have not noticed, might as well jump right into it, right? Bitcoin and Solana, just for example, making very nice moves on setups that are looking very good today. For now, they're looking good to the upside if you're looking at the VEPS information. And yes, of course, considering that they have already gone down a little bit on the day so far. But they are both looking to the upside overall on the daily at the moment, given the volatility, variance, entropy, direction predictors, all that. Now, does that mean that they're going to have to end the day on the upside? No, of course not. We always look at low time frame probabilities because things, have a way of moving around throughout the day, right? You got 1,440 minutes on any given day. So you have a lot of opportunity for assets to do nice things, either with random walks or geometric Brownian motion, randomness or trending moves. So while you might have, for example, volatility on Bitcoin on the day across the lengths of the AVR that is indicating down, up, and down at the moment, well, that doesn't mean that one of those correlations that's looking down can't switch to the upside, or one of those indications of the channel X can't flip an indication to the upside, and then it would be down, up, up, or up, up, down, or whatever, right? We might have down, up, down, flip to up, down, up. All kinds of possibilities you can have there, and that would easily give you a reversal of the prediction for the day, given the volatility. So be aware, of course, to look at lower time frames. But yeah, overall for now, the assets are really looking to the upside, those that I just mentioned, Solana and Bitcoin specifically. And they both happen to be in mean reversion to the 3012 RMLR on the daily candle in the case of Solana and Bitcoin. For Bitcoin's case, something like 106, 107K, something like in that area. And in the case of Solana, it's just up above 110. It came quite close. Came within 70 cents already earlier in the day. And then from there started to dip down a little bit. Solana versus BTC, if you're trading the Solana BTC pair, that's also looking up on the day. So far, we've had a nice little gain on Solana compared to BTC. So if you're trading that pair, that's a good pair as well. And then, by the way, that is a very useful pair, just like Litecoin BTC. That is a very useful pair to monitor, or ETH BTC, right? If you're the kind of person that likes to trade, Bitcoin and alts, and you like to swap your trading capital from Bitcoin to alts when Bitcoin dominance is rising, you want to be getting more Bitcoin before it's obviously risen, and then when it starts to go down, you want to usually be getting more alts. But of course, you have to look at each individual pair, right? Because even if Bitcoin dominance is dropping overall in the market, you might still have, let's say, ETH might be rising against Bitcoin, Litecoin might be dropping against Bitcoin, or Solana might be dropping against Bitcoin, right? Even when you don't expect it to. So that's why even if you keep an eye on BTC.D, like BTC dominance chart, you want to, if you're trading a specific pair of an altcoin against Bitcoin, you want to keep an eye on that specific chart if there is one. There are some cases where you will not find specific pairs. Also, altcoins against each other, there are a lot of cases where you won't find that, right? Like you won't find too many or any, I think Solana Litecoin charts, okay? Or Litecoin Solana charts, either way. Which is unusual because Litecoin, again, is distributed by pretty much all the same miners, which, technologically distributed by pretty much all the same miners that Bitcoin has. So it's equally significant in terms of distribution, technology-wise. And it's frankly more distributed than Bitcoin is in terms of holders, because it's actually held mostly by retail, just like Cardano is held mostly by retail. In fact, Cardano is held even far more by retail than Litecoin. Right, but you're not necessarily going to find a Litecoin Solana chart or whatever, or a Litecoin BNB chart. Part of the reason for that is, not every chart is going to have a trading pair on some exchange. I'm sure some of the ones I mentioned actually do have, but it doesn't matter. You'll see often enough in TradingView, there's a significant amount of altcoin pairs that lack a chart. Part of the reason is because they simply don't offer that pair on any given exchange, right? You can't necessarily trade on every exchange, BNB versus DOT, right? Some exchanges might have it, some exchanges might not, but even if it is available on some exchange, it does not necessarily mean that there's a TradingView chart for it. Now, does that mean you can't make one? No, it doesn't mean you can't make one. You can actually create custom TradingView charts. The only problem with those is that you can't usually create them on TradingView. They'll work on external sites. You can set up TradingView's site charts that you can call data from TradingView, have it work on external sites, be one of the listed charts on TradingView. Not a problem. Well, that's a problem because then you can only use like the base 10 or 20 or 30, the traditional TA indicators that they let you use on external sites when you call their charts up. So volume, SMA, EMA, all that garbage. And since you don't want any of that as a VEPS TA trader, right? VEPS technical analysis or VEPS quantitative analysis, then you don't really want to call up those kind of pairs because they're not going to help you, right? With traditional TA garbage. You want to be able to use VEPS tools if you're a VEPS trader, which means your limitation, if you will, is to use charts that are on TradingView because that's where the tools currently work. They also work in what is it? MSQL 4 Trader or whatever. MSQL 5, I forget what this is called. Trader charts, like the software app that you download to your computer. But they're not all built for that. And we haven't deployed it for everybody to use. Now, there probably will come a time when more and more, if not all, of our indicators will be available on that platform. Hopefully that time will be sooner rather than later. But for now, the the TradingView site is where all of our tools are actually available and easiest to use. And yeah, that's one of the limitations, if you will, of our tool set is that it pretty much is designed to run right now on TradingView and not other. And it doesn't. We haven't rolled it out publicly to other platforms, so you have to use the charts on TradingView. Good news is you do have the vast majority of the most popular sites, of the most popular pairs and charts on TradingView, right? So, yes, I know maybe you want to trade DOT versus BNB or whatever, and maybe you found some exchange where they offer it. But, it's a tiny percentage of niche traders looking for that. And so, yeah, if it's not available on TradingView, then okay, then you can't use our tools to trade it. And that's, there you go. That's the limitation. Right? We use what's available. Our tools are available on what is listed on TradingView so that you can, use literally the world's most popular site for charting assets. At some point, hopefully, we'll be able to roll out our package so that you can use it, maybe even off-site, by including it somehow into TradingView charts that you pull off-site. And again, also maybe on SQL, My Trader or whatever it's called, M Trader or whatever, I forget the name of it. That other trading platform that's quite popular with traditional market traders mostly. The one that's number 4 and the one that's number 5, those two are very popular still. Now I want to mention something else real quick before I go, which is 300x leverage on MEXC. I saw yesterday a post that MEXC, the exchange, is offering 300x leverage, obviously on all the shitcoins they offer. I highly recommend you don't do that. Avoid it like the plague, right? Doesn't mean you can't use MEXC to trade. Sure, why not? If you can trade there, and if you have, if you're good at trading those kind of coins and you like trading those kind of wacky coins they have there, by all means, why not? Enjoy it. Also, sometimes they have like no fees on trades or very, very low fees on trades. Great, wonderful. But 300x leverage is basically begging to get wrecked. And I hope none of you are doing that. Hope you stay safe with your trading. Remember to take your profits early and often. Limit your loss. And don't be emotionally attached to your trades. Okay, see you. Bye.